am Karthik Rannan. I am the president of the Wall Street Club of BITS Pilani Hyderabad campus. Yes, so the collaboration with XLR was an excellent one. We conducted a Power BI workshop with Advanced Excel over a span of 3 days. The workshop was almost 12 hours long in total. Mr. Karthik, who was an amazing trainer, helped the students understand the concepts deeply. I am sure that the students will be able to apply these concepts in their careers as well as their daily lives while they try to navigate the world of finance. I am happy that we will be able to close this workshop successfully on a very good note.
Hi, I am Raghunendra Singh and I am the Technical Director of the Wall Street Club at BITS Pilani Hyderabad campus. It was a great amazing conducting this workshop with XLR. The trainer, Mr. Karthik, was an excellent person where he explained in very detailed manner on how to give great insights using very complex data sets, which was very helpful for the people who are interested in the field of finance, business or analytics in general. Thank you.
I attended a workshop conducted by CSA and ACM in collaboration with XLR. So it was a machine learning workshop. We learned a lot from the course and it was a great experience attending the workshop.
The trainer was very helpful. He had a hands-on approach with his teaching and it was fabulous.
This was a great experience for me. So I would absolutely love it if XLR and its team would come again to our campus and conduct more events like this.
The journey was great. Initially, I thought that I was not proficient enough in Excel, but later I came to know there was no prerequisites for it, and then I applied for it, and it was a great course, and it started from basics and took me to a great extent.
Good evening, myself Kavya Ganatra. I am from Computer Science Association. I was the POC for this ML workshop conducted by CSA and ACM in collaboration with XLR. The experience of the workshop was really nice. The feedback from all the students was positive. They understood the concept. The workshop was also practical based with some questions. The experience with XLR was very smooth. They helped us in conducting the workshop smoothly right from the booking of the vendor and deciding the course till the distribution of certificates. In overall, this workshop was a success during our Technical Fest Atmos, and I thank XLR for being a part of it. Thank you.
Hello everyone. My name is Tasneem. I'm the Senior Manager at 98 Percentile in the HR department. And today we did a wonderful drive with XLR. It was amazing right from the very beginning, from the very first day when I got in touch with them till today. I think it was an extremely smooth journey with them. There were multiple follow-ups done by the representatives in order to check that we would be, what time we would be coming, how many people would be coming, what vehicle we would get. To that extent, they were so precise in giving all the information to us. It was extremely great to get associated with them and have a drive at XLR campus. So we are very, very happy that we got a chance to do this. Now, coming to the students, what XLR had, I think they were extremely enthusiastic. They were well prepared. They were aware of what they are coming for. I think there was some back end preparation which they did that was commendable. They also were very confident and they were open to any kind of thing we were asking them to do. That was I think the best part. Now, I really hope we have a very, very fruitful association with each one of them and XLR in future. We are really looking forward to have many more drives like this.
Hi everyone, my name is Prachi Sharma and I'm the Senior Project Manager for IT Department at 90th percentile. So today we were here for this IT bootcamp, right, this technical drive and at XLR. So it was a great experience and I would feel that the students, they are the freshers, right, but it doesn't seem like that. So if I talk about their technical and cognitive ability, they all seems pretty good in that and that's what I felt. And I guess they have been taught pretty well at XLR, so that's how they have performed good in their aptitude and the technical tests. So I wish them all the best and it was a very great experience over here.
Hi, this is Patan, Technology Consulting Manager from 98th percentile. We visited XLR for the campus placement drive and it went very well today. Miss Ambika, Miss Pragati, everyone received us greatly here and we had a lot of enjoyable time here. The students even had great experience with us. They were interactive, they had good aptitude and all the technological skills they showed. I think they were all well and we really appreciate their time that they spared to us and I think we will be doing a great job. We are expecting a lot of people to be hired from them. Let's see. It was a great experience altogether.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
From entering into this cyber tower to exiting out of this tower, the XLR team has been received me with such a care and pleasure.
I am the part of this XLR since 4 months. From the third month itself, they have conducted the placement sessions from the third month itself, and this is the fourth month, and this is the 98th percentile is one of the placement drive I have attended so far, and attending to this drive is such a good experience for me. All the HRs and the team made us feel very comfortable and confident.
XLR helped me a lot, and I experienced a lot of things today. So I'm really hope to be I placed in that company. I'm confident about that. Thank you.
Hello guys, good evening and welcome back to the day 2 on 10 house training program on artificial intelligence and machine learning. I hope my voice is loud and clear to all of you. Can I have a quick confirmation in the chat box? You two participant as well. I want confirmation. Yes sir. Out of 700 only 70 replace. Okay, great. Wonderful. Today guys, you face any difficulty to join the session? I hope now everybody is able to join via LMS. They're receiving the WhatsApp notification as well, right? Very good. Wonderful. Guys, and whatever code we taken yesterday in the session is there on the LMS. You can go through that. If you click on material, it will take you to that file and you have access of that file. Okay? Very good. You two participants. Okay. Great. Good to see. Sorry. Guys, we'll start session within 2-3 minutes, okay? Sir, I did not attend the yesterday's session. No need to worry. It's okay. You can go through the yesterday's recording. What happened? There is no any WhatsApp group, guys. Recordings will be there over the LMS, okay? No problem. Wonderful. Sir, the website crashed yesterday and I was not able to submit the attendance. It's not possible. It's working properly. And Urmila Tiwari, I shared the attendance link in the chat box as well over the Zoom and YouTube. So I think there is no any issue with the attendance, okay? Sir, where I can find the LMS link? I hope you receive an email if you are done with your registration. Sir, at what time will receive the attendance? Yes, so the attendance will receive at 8:30. Let's start, sir. Yes, yes, we'll start within 2-3 minutes. Let's all this join. Okay. Good evening, all. Today only Harshita done with her registration. No need to worry. You will receive it by tomorrow afternoon. Okay. So anyway, today you are there in the session. You will get the record session. How to see the material? Open the LMS, go in the material tab, click on day one, click on that link. The material is there with you. Okay. Okay, guys. Today you received link now. That's good. Yes, guys, you will get the certificate as well. But for certificate, 60% attendance is mandatory. Yesterday's session attendance link, we are not able to share that because it's closed on yesterday only. Hello, sir. Just like that, other course recordings available in the official website of XLR. Do we get the recordings of this course address? I couldn't attend yesterday class. Yes, you will.
Yeah, Amar. Good evening.
Yes, you can start.
Yes, yes, yes. Yeah, guys, good evening. I think we are in the session on NumPy in the last class itself. So we have certain libraries to discuss in the platform. Like what is that tool we are using for running all that Pythons? Yes, collab. Good. Okay, and now today we'll go up with certain libraries like pandas. So what is this pandas? How long these pandas has been important to this data science field itself? Only for that uh, machine learning and for the artificial intelligence, all we'll see that. Okay. Before going into that start itself, I would like to tell this collab, like how do we load that data set first initially, and how do we run this data set, all that. Okay, for that, I'll show you that. Mm. Like today we'll see we work on with some EDA process, exploratory data analysis process, for few things like some data set being available for us, and we work on with some data set, and we'll see that how these pandas and these matplotlib been useful for that. Let me share my screen first. Like, okay, the screen is visible to you guys, I think so. It is clear. Yeah, fine, fine, fine. Okay, guys. Right. Today we are talking about a data set called as car sales. I suppose a small thing is that I want to show you that. Just let me shop that screen and show you first the data set itself. So what is that data set and where we get these data set from that? I'll tell you all that things. Before talking into that, I'll tell you which data set we are working on initially. Okay. I'll tell you that what data set we are working on. We are working on with the car sales data set itself. Okay, where is that? Right. Yeah, okay. You will first see that data set itself. Later on, we'll see all that process like exploratory data analysis, like opening the Excel sheet has been opened. I think so. Right. Right. You can see this data set itself, guys. Yeah. So what is this? We have columns such as these are called the columns itself. What are these called as columns? The yellow color shaded ring which you are seeing out are called as columns. So what are the columns are there? We have special columns called right. So we have plenty of columns into that. Like what are the columns called or whether you can tell that as a column. So the futures, anything is fine. Generally we call as a futures. So for better understanding you that I'm telling that columns, but these are called as futures. So we have car and the price and the body and the mileage of that car and the engine volume and the engine type, as well as whether the car has been registered or not, and what is that year and what is that model and what is your drive mode itself, whether it's a rear, full or front mode itself. Like, so if I give you the data set like this, if I give you the data set like this, generally we as a data scientist or the data analyst people will get this raw data itself. So we'll get this raw data and we need to find out some insights from the data. Like there are several insights from the data. I just want to tell that there are few insights telling out from the data, like for the Mercedes car. So if you want to buy the Mercedes car, like what could be the price range and what could be the model or what could be that drive mode and what engine type you want to buy that. So like this, there are several factors where you could choose that based on this data set. Like these are the data set uh, coming out from the Kaggle. Kaggle is an open source platform. Okay, I'll also tell that what is this Kaggle, all that before going into that. So like this, we will get the data set itself. With this data set, which I am giving out this kind of data set itself, you need to analyze these data set and find out few insights from this data set, such as telling that so this model, this car is good in mileage, and this model, this car is good in body itself. This range of this car is good in price itself. Generally, if, on what context you are going to tell that? We are going to analyze these data set itself. Nothing but we are exploring the data set itself and coming out some insights from the data. So what is that insights from the data? What is that? Using this data set, what insights you can find out? So to find out all that insights from the data itself, we need to have two libraries. What are those? One library is to read the data, edit the data, and do the manipulations of the data. Yesterday I told you that. What is that library called as pandas? Okay, generally that is a library where that is being used to analyze the data itself. Okay, we have that library called as pandas itself. What is the meaning of pandas? What could someone ask you that? What is pandas? What do you tell that? So generally pandas is a one kind of library used for reading, editing, and manipulating the data itself. Reading, editing, and manipulating the data. So what could be your pandas? Okay, it's not a synonym is that, okay, because like NumPy, when we talked about NumPy is a numericals in Python. Like pandas as does not have any acronym with the full form itself. Generally, in terms of pandas, it called as panel data, which is called as panel data, which refers to that of multi-dimensional structured data itself. It is called as, it is used to read out these kind of multi-dimensional structured data. Like multi-dimensional means we have two dimensionals here. We have rows, we have columns here. So these kind of data are called as multi-dimensional of structured data. That data is been processed by the popular library for data manipulations itself called as pandas itself. So we will load this data set. Initially, we'll load this data set and we'll find out some insights. So this is the way the companies will do that. So companies just provide you this kind of raw data itself. Companies will provide you that this kind of raw data. So all the yellow color lines which you are seeing out are called as futures or the columns itself. Okay, sir, can you tell about pandas once again? Yeah. Pandas. When talking about pandas is generally, we have seen yesterday one library called as NumPy, which is numericals in Python. That is a full form of the pandas, NumPy itself. But in the case of pandas, there is no acronym for this full form itself. Generally, pandas is derived from the term called as panel data. Panel data. That's the reason it is called as PAN is a panel. DAS is the data, panel data, which refers to that. Panel means it's a multi-dimensional structure data, commonly called as multi-dimensional structure data. Futures or titles of the data set. No. Futures are nothing but the column headings of the data set itself. Okay, column settings like car, price, body, mileage, all these are the futures of the data set itself. Generally, we don't call as a data set. We call that is as a two-dimensional form called as data frame. Generally called as data frame. That's what it is, panel data. So generally, one-dimensional structure is a data. On that two-dimensional structure is a data frame, and three-dimensional structure called as panel data. Pandas can read up to three-dimensional of the data itself. Right. Is NumPy library used for mathematical operation? Yes. NumPy library is used for mathematical operations and pandas for not for extracting. It is only not for extracting the data. This library is used to read the high-level data structures, futures, and to find out the data analysis manipulations in the Python. Especially it is used for context of working with the tabular data itself. It is also used for context of working with the tabular data itself. So let's move on to that pandas itself. Right, in this Excel where you are seeing out, this Excel, we are going to load this Excel in the collab, and there we will work on with all the features itself. Yeah, recording of the course is already available to you guys. It is all being recorded. Right, okay. So certainly we'll load this data. I'll stop this sharing of this Excel file. Any doubts with that Excel file? I think all of you are clear with that. So now let's work on with the other library called as pandas. Okay. Right. First, we'll work on with that collab, what to run with this data. So all of you have known that what is this collab, how do this opens, all that. No, I'll show you once again, like. All right, you shared the screen itself. Now you're able to see the screen. So generally type that collab research. Type just collab research Google. Okay, you're going to open that collab. Right, go to new notebook. Go to new notebook in that cell. So why do we use collab instead of Jupyter notebook? Yeah. So I told you that yesterday there are various advantages of collab itself. One thing is that it has been all the data has been stored in the cloud itself. So in the computers, Jupyter is notebook is only the platform which are used by the local computers itself, like your computers or your PC, which has been running out by your RAM itself. Now, if I connect to that Google Colab itself, it runs without our RAM. It takes the GPUs itself. Okay, it takes the GPUs and connect so that we can work out with that GPU data without using our RAM itself. And the storage is all in the cloud itself. Yeah. Yeah, no, it's not parallelly being done because I'll go a little faster way. You can use that recording section and you can practice that. My voice is audible to you guys. If a ping is yes, okay, fine. Yeah, someone need to be check on that your panel. No, we'll going out with that all that parameters. Like you just follow that. You can see that recording and practice well itself. So because if we go the parallelly, it's not fine for us to work on with all the people, right? We have a day 2 session, right? Initially, I told you that we are loading the data set itself. We are loading the data set itself. So yeah, we are loading the data set. How do you load the data set? So simply go to the corner of files. We have a files option here. Just go to the files and click on this option called as, okay, click on this option, upload to the session storage. Okay, this is what the session which we are working on is called as session itself. So in this session, we are going to work on all this. Okay, I am now loading the cars data set itself, which we have seen just right now. Right, clicking on the OK. Right. So now you will be seeing out with this option called as ensure that files are saved elsewhere. The runtime files will be deleted. So every time when you are opening the collab itself, you need to load this data set itself. You need to load this data set. So now the data set is loaded completely over there. Okay, now it's time to load all that packages itself. What are all the packages? Now I want to use that. I'm loading all the packages itself. Like the first initial package is import numpy as np. Okay, this is the first package because I'm also using some calculations on that. Yeah, I'm also using some calculations on that. So some calculations are available in my option, so that I'm loading this NumPy package. Next thing is that now I am loading the data set and reading the data set itself. What do you do? Is that we are just manipulating the data which is loaded out there. What you do that import pandas as PD. Pandas as PD. Okay. And we are also now going to see that matplotlib functions also, guys. Now we are also going to see the matplotlib functions. Okay, today and tomorrow we'll discuss all that pandas and matplotlib by using EDA processes. Okay, because this is the first step of process called as exploratory data analysis process. So why matplotlib? Matplotlib is a library used for visualization of the data. Used for visualization of the data. So now with the data, I want to plot some visualizations. So in that context, I'm going to use this matplotlib itself. Okay, right. So I'm going to use this matplotlib itself. Next, I'm also loading the other library called as Seaborn, which is top of matplotlib. So I'm just writing all the code. I will explain once again. Just import numpy as np. Why you're raising as? As is an alias function. As is what? Alias. So every time I don't write the Seaborn pandas every time. So I just simply write PD. If I want to use pandas over there, I just simply write PD over there. That's it. So if I want to use this Seaborn SNS, I will write just SNS over there. And to set the Seaborn functions, all that, what do you write? SNS dot set. So all the default parameters which are available in the Seaborn will be set out down. Now I am running the cell. Okay. Now I am running all that cell itself. What is Seaborn? Seaborn is another kind of visualization tool which provide eye interference for drawing and plotting all the drawings, and with that drawing attractive and information static graphic itself. So it will show you all kind of graphic things itself. It will show you all kind of graphic things. Like a simple thing, I'll show you that. A simple thing, just a minute. I'll show you that. So what is the best example of showing the data in a pandas way and showing the data in the in the visualization way? What is the best possible thing? I'll show you that itself. Right. Suppose yesterday we have just seen that code itself, the same similar code I'm copying and pasting over there. Yeah. Yesterday we have seen this code or not? The same similarity of code being observed over there. Yeah, I'll share that file, no issues. Just please concentrate in the class itself so that you can just see that after some time you can practice over there. I'll share all the files and codes to that. Your live video will be recorded. Videos will be available in the LMS itself. No worries on that. After the class, Amar will contact you. Okay, please concentrate in the class itself. Right. So, no problem. It will be shared to you. Yeah. So we are just importing these random library and the NumPy. What does we get here? This is the 40 is the max lowest value, 99 is the highest value. Yesterday we have written like low equal to 40 and I equal to 99. You can also write this way also. Now it is, can you tell me that what is the maximum value here? So what do you use that? If I want to tell that maximum value, what is the function we are going to use? We are just using a underscore arr dot max. Okay, like that you will get all the maximum value on that scale. Okay. In this way, you will get the maximum value. But suppose I want to show that in the visualization itself. I want to show that in the visualization. To get the numbers other than 98 is the maximum number. After 98, what is the least number over there in that? So to read that, all that, it becomes a headache for us. And to get the plottings, it becomes very easy by using Seaborn itself. What I'm doing? Seaborn. Now let's see that code. Let's Seaborn. In the Seaborn, what function I'm using? I'm using a function called as eat map. Now you just observe that. You'll get a better visualization or not. You can just understand on that. See map equal to what is the maps I'm using? Yellow, L, G, and green itself, and blue. This is a color combination I want. And should the annotations to be on itself. I'll just explain this code, no issues. Yeah. You got a visualization or not? I think it is fine. You got the visualization or not? Right. I'll tell you that. What is this eat map? Right. Eat map is the best function of visualization for matrix structure data. So generally, I'm plotting only what is the plottings I've done? I just plotted these data only. I just plotted this data in the visualization itself. To find out the data of these values, which is the lowest, which is the median value, and which is highest value, it becomes difficult to read out. So if I want to show that in the visualizations, you can easily find out what is the highest value. As you can see that this grade goes to 40 to 90, where you see this color of grade here, 90 with the thickest color. You can easily tell that that is the highest matrix over there. And what is the lowest over there? 96 is the next lowest. 95 is the next lowest. What is the least one? Where you see the light color of yellow, 41 is the very lowest. It becomes very easy to tell the graphics itself instead of telling that in the numbers form itself. It is clear, guys? So it becomes very easy in the form of visualization itself. So that's the reason we are using this visualization itself. So these visualizations, which we are using as a Seaborn as a platform. I'll tell you this code itself. So just simply understand that there are many more visualizations to tell to you. I'll just go one by one itself. Yeah, 40 is also the lowest. Yeah, where is that 40? Yeah, 40 is there here. Yeah, yes. 40 is there. In the real time, where we are going to use that? Suppose you want to tell that. I am just showing that in the EDA process. Just now I'm telling that only. Now we are going to do that process only. Suppose you want to tell that. Suppose you want to tell that which day you got the maximum salaries itself, or which day you got highest sales, or which product has got highest sales. You are going to show that in the all that in the visualization form itself. You're going to show that in the visualization form because that visualizations will give you the good command or understanding of the data itself. So I'll show you that real world example. I'll load that data set and I'll work on that. Okay, just give me some time. I'll explain all that clearly for you that what is these visualizations and the real world context on that. So I just want to tell that this data can be also plotted down in the visualization by using the Seaborn. What did I do? So there is another library called as Matplotlib. I told you that Matplotlib is also library used for visualizations. But to get the customized visualizations on that, okay, without using of many parameters by ourselves, the system will generate all the parameters to you. For that kind of scenario, Seaborn platform is very good. So SNS dot EatMap. EatMap is the matrix data for visualizations. Now you have seen all the matrix. When you are seeing these kind of matrix like structured data, to plot these kind of matrix like structured data, you're going to use only the heat map in the mapping structures, which gives you different colors of the code. Suppose I want to use different colors, sir. Just you need to go to your library called a Seaborn library. This is the official library site over there, guys. You can see multiple of customization objects or operations here. like multiple things. You can watch out multiple things over there. The tutorial, you can see that all that data, like what kind of plottings you want, all that can be seen out over there. Color palettes, all that. So these are the various color palettes plotted down to this. Like here you can see that all the visualizations of the data itself. Right, like this you can check out all that in the Seaborn libraries itself. This is official site for where you can see that all the things over there. Okay, this is what I have used, that yellow, orange, blue. If you want to use these kind of, just copy paste that itself and just check over there. That's it. If I run that cell, you'll see that visualizations over there. The different color palettes, you can use that. Okay, you can use different color palettes. All that color coding will be available in the official site itself. Okay, guys. Right. Now we'll go back to that. Why you are using Matplotlib and Seaborn is that this is the results. These are your results. Why you are loading all that? These are the results itself. Right, is what is this annotations? Right. Annotations are, if I not put the annotations, the numbers which are available in these cells will not be available to you guys. All the cells are not available to you. Right. Now, can you tell me that what is the highest value and lowest value in these cells? Is it possible to that find out? No. Okay. It's not possible. That's the reason we are putting all these annotations itself. So if I put these annotations over there, annotations equal to true. So this collab gives you big advantage that when you are writing the code itself, it will give you that IntelliSense function itself. So what you are writing the code itself, it will give you that IntelliSense. Okay, this is a way we can see that all that options, okay, available to that itself. So no need to remember anything of the codes or anything of that. Just go in the flow itself. That's what data science is all about. Right, now we are loading all the data itself. Now we are loading all the data set itself. Okay, we are loaded all the packages. Now we are also loading one kind of warnings. Like when you're putting all that or running the cells itself, we are getting some warnings. So warnings should be ignored. Okay. If only we get errors, we will look on that errors. If you are getting any warnings here, we are going to ignore that. To ignore that warnings, what you are doing, import warnings and warnings dot filter warnings. Okay. Filter warnings and ignore. So any kind of warnings you're getting out throughout running this program, anywhere itself, any cells anywhere you are getting this will be ignored over there. Now we are going to read the data set itself. Now we are going to, what we are doing, read the data set. How do we read the data set? Is that is a simple thing. How do I spell English like? The same way we are going to read that. What is that data set I have loaded? Just go to the files and click on upload to session storage. When you click on that, the data set which you are showing out will be selected and loaded over there. Just click on these three dots over there. Three dots, the three dots available to the data set parallelly. Just click on that. You will be showing an option called as copy path. Just click on that copy path over there. Now we are loading that data set by this copy path. Car sales underscore data is my variable name. Okay, that's what your data frame name also. Okay, that's what your data frame. So to read the data, what is the library to read the data, guys? Pandas is the library. I told you that. So did I want to write pandas has full package over there? No. What is the alias we have written? PD. Yes or no? What is the alias we have written? PD. PD dot just read. Just read. What is the file you are going to read? CSV file. Just go on, write that pd.read underscore CSV and open the brackets and paste that path. What do? We have copied the path and paste over there in the strings. That's it.
Arvind, sorry for disturbance.
Yeah, yeah.
Can you please maximize your screen, and if it's possible to increase the font size as well, because participants over there YouTube they're not able to
Yeah,
see
yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah. Just a minute. I will maximize it. That size itself. Now it is clear, I think so.
Yes, it's fine. Is it possible to make it full screen? Like,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Because the screen is cutting actually.
Okay, okay. Now it is clear?
Yeah, now it's fine. Thank you.
Yeah. Right. Now we are just loaded the data set itself. If I run that data set over there, yeah, what is CSV? CSV file is nothing but it is an Excel file which is comma separated value, which is called as every value is separated with a commas itself. That's the reason it is called as comma separated value. So every time we load the data set, mostly in the format of CSV files only, mostly 99%. So we load that in the CSV file format only. Clear? Right. So now we are going to read that data set. Okay, now we are going to read that data rather than CSV. What are the other methods? Yeah, there are various methods available. Like if you want to load that in that Excel file itself, you can load that in the Excel file. Suppose you want to load that in that SQL file itself, you can load that in the SQL file itself. So there are various methods to load that different data set itself, like data frames, like data spreadsheet. Okay, like that. Yeah, today topics is that loading the file in that reading usage of all the libraries called as pandas, matplotlib, and seaborn itself. Right. Okay. Right, guys. So you're asking about what are the files to be loaded onto that. Right. You can load multiple files itself, guys. As I told you that CSV file is of one file. Suppose you want to load another file from the Excel itself. What you are going to load? You are going to load that by a simple format called as pd dot read underscore Excel. Read underscore Excel. Okay, that's it. But your file name should be loaded that in the XLSS format itself. Okay, if you want to load that Java file itself, you can also load this Java file. Like what is the Java file? JSON files over there. Yeah, can we give URL also? Yeah, you can also give the URL also, path. URL path also possible to give that. So URL path also possible to give that. Suppose I want to give that URL path over there. Yeah, you can give that URL path over there. It is all feasible to give that. Either you can give that URL path or JSON files path or anything else. Your wish, guys. Whether your data is available in the Kaggle or that scale, you can give that path itself. So that should be open source itself. What is that? That should be an open source platform itself. Until and unless you have an open source platform, you are not able to give that all that things. Clear? Right. Now we have loaded all the data set itself. Now it's a time to What is that? Now it's a time to see all that data sets working on. Suppose I want to give that Kaggle platform data set over there. Okay, suppose I want to give that Kaggle platform data set of various other data itself. Suppose you can give this way like Kaggle input of that data set itself. Okay, this is what data set what we are doing. The next project data set is that. So just copy and paste over there. Okay, this is a data set available over there. Okay, you can give that path also. You can give like this path also. So like this, you can give any kind of path and use that data set and run that data set itself. Right now we have loaded these data set and now we need to work on with that data set. Right now to read the data set, suppose you want to read the data set. What is our data set name? Car sales. Okay, car sales. We have run that cell. Okay. It is not defined. Okay, I didn't run that cell, I think so. Right. Okay, suppose now the car sales underscore data is available to us. Okay. Now I want to see the data. Suppose I want to see the first 10 rows of the data itself. Suppose I want to see that 10 rows itself. What do you do? Yeah, someone is asking some question how to read. Yes. Yes, guys, to read that zip file itself, we have one procedure itself. Okay, that's also a simple thing. PD dot read underscore CSV. In that, you need to type that open, okay, zip file on that. I'll tell you that. What is the codes you want to write that? Okay, someone is asking that how to read that zip file, sir. Yes. First, initially, you need to write that with zip file. Okay, you need to write that with PD dot zip file. Okay, just PD dot zip file over there. And where is your zip file available? Okay, where is your zip file available? Put on that location over inside that brackets, comma. Okay, this is for the location. Someone is asking that. Just the reason I am explaining that. There's a location of the path and comma. What do? You just give on read option over there as zip file. As zip file. Zip underscore file. Okay. Next, now I'm going to read that zip file still. How do you read that? Just PD dot, okay, right, PD dot read underscore CSV, okay, in the brackets, zip file, in the brackets of zip underscore file dot open. Open up which file inside zip dot CSV. Now the file you want to read that. Which file you want to read that? So that file name should be given out. Name of the file. Okay. .csv file format only. That should be. Okay. Then it will work on. This is the code for doing that zip file itself. Yes. Okay. So anyway, I will copy paste that code in the some other cell itself. No issues. Right. Next thing is that I am going to read this. Okay. I'm going to read that. So generally, if I put dot head over there, what does it show? It show the top 5 rows of the matrix over there. It is showing, guys. It will be showing the top 5 rows. Means the top 5 means the first rows. First 5 rows on that. Okay. It will show you the first 5 rows on that. So because yeah. So it will show you the first 5 rows. No, sir. I want first 20 rows. Just keep that number. How many rows? The first two. How many rows you want? Just keep on that number. That's it. How many rows you want? Just keep on that number. That's it. It will show you the first 20 rows. Okay, including of the 0th row. Now it is clear. It will show you the 0th row over there, including of all that. So this is the matrix or the CSV file being reading out in the data frame. Right. Reading out the data frame. No, sir, I want the last 5 rows. What do you do? Last 5 rows I want. Just click on that. Okay. Tail itself. Tail will show you the last 5 rows over there. Tail will show you the last 5 rows over there. In that also you can write anything itself. Suppose you want last 10 rows, you can write that in that brackets. Anything if you want to write that, you can write over there and show that. Right. So next thing is that suppose I want to see a random numbers onto that scale. Suppose I want to see a random numbers to work on with that. Just click on that sample over there and press that anything else. Here it will show you the random number of rows from the data itself. It will show you the random number of data from that over there. Right. How to handle missing all that? I'll show. I'll tell you that, guys. Right. Right. Okay. Right. This is the way of dealing with that data itself or reading the data. Especially the reading of data is very important. Suppose reading the data, you want to check that what are the columns are available. What is the columns are available? Like you want to check that what are the columns. Suppose this data set is very fine for that. If you want to see that columns itself, just click on that columns over there. And it will show you all the columns listed in the list format. What is that? You know that it is in the list format itself. All the columns are in the list format. And the data type is an object. The data type is an object over there. So now we are going to see that some operations over there to find out some insights on the data. Let's go back and see that insights which have been available over there. So if we want to open that files, we want to open that kind of files which we are showing out. In the format of opening all that files. Asking how to check how many columns and rows are available. So here you can see that in the head itself, it will show you that how many columns and how many tails are available over there. So just simply click on car sales the data. Or just check for the shape over there. What do you see that? Just go and check for the shape or size. No, sir, I don't want all that. I just want to see that information. I just want to see that information. Just click on that car sales of the data dot info. right? It will show you all the information, guys, related to the data set. All the information will be shown to you. Like total how many are there? 9,576 entries are available over there, starting from 0. But don't confuse that. It starts from 0 itself, index. And we have total 10 columns available. Okay, all the 10 columns are available on that scale. So now we are also going to check the null values on that scale. So how do you check that null values, guys? Any idea on that? Yes. Car sales dot is null. Right? This will give you the information of how many null values are being available on that scale. So how many null valuables are available on that platform itself? It will be showing on. So here we have engine volume on that 434 and 511. Total how much of the percentage it is sharing out. So total how much of the percentage it has been sharing out all that null values over there. Let's write that few code itself, like how many null values it has been sharing out over there. So total equal to car sales dot and sort the values over there. I want to just sort the values. And next thing is that I want to see the percentage of the values over there. Just write that percentage on that. Car dot is null dot sum of the maximum dot is null dot count of sort values of ascending equal to false. Now I want to see that missing value of percentage wise. How much percentage of missing data is being available. So how do you check that? Missing underscore data equal to pd dot concatenate What is this concatenation? Concatenations will join of two kind of objects on that scale. Total comma percent. Okay, comma axis equal to comma axis equal to 1 over there. Sorry. So axis equal to 1 we have written out. What could be your keys, guys? Keys equal to total over there. What could be your keys? Now we are written comma. Your keys should be total and percentage over there. Now what is that you want to print that? What is that you want to print? Print the missing data over there. Print print missing underscore data itself. So what does it shows, guys? It shows that these null values, how much is the percentage on that? So why we use sum along these null? Yeah. Good question. If I discuss with that is null not there, it will show you that what is the null percentage only. So it will only show you that. It will not count all the null values. It will show you that where is the null values available. That's it. So that we didn't get any kind of information from that. So I'll explain these code, guys. So total equal to car sales on that, guys.
We are just taking that sort values. We are sorting that. What is the topmost? Ascending equal to true over there. And percentage. And we need to find the percentage. How do we get the percentage? Like how many null values? On the sum divided by total car sales of the data. How many values are there? We are going to count that. And these two we are concatenation by total comma percentage. And what are your keys? Keys are total and percentage. Keys are nothing but your column names. That's it. And if I print this, yeah, you can take that describe function directly. Describe function will give you only all that count and all that values. It will not show all that percentages. How much percentage of missing values are there? So now you can see that drive 53.3 percentage. Okay, in that, 5%. Okay, 5% of the data is been missing values over there. Okay, throughout all the data, 5% is only the missing values. Now, if I check for the describe function, what the describe function will do, guys? Okay, describe function will print out all the describability of all the data itself. What is that? Cars underscore sales. Car underscore sales underscore data dot describe. So I want to describe all the functions, not only one. So I want to describe all the functions, not only one. So then what you do? Just we type include equal to all. Include equal to all. Okay, include equal to all. So now if I run that, right, what does it show, guys? It shows all the values which are available to that null values itself. It shows all the values. Like, what is the count of this? Suppose you want to count, you want to know the count of one column. It will show you that. If you want to know the count of one price, it will show you. If you want to know the count of this body, it will show you. If you want to count the mileage, it will also show you the standard deviation, mean, and all that on that scale, like 50%, 70%, and maximum. All that which we have seen yesterday can be seen out with this describe function individually. Yeah, spreadsheet data is nothing but all that rows and columns data which are available like SQL and the CSV files. All that are called as spreadsheet data. The spreadsheet data is nothing but a two-dimensional data format over there, where we're having rows and columns. Right. Next, what are the other functions? Now we got the null values on that scale. So what do we do with these null values? Okay. So let's go back into that and do some null values operations on that. So we can fill out with this mean value and mode value, all that things. All right, before filling out that, I'll explain that in the tomorrow that how to handle these null values on that. So now we will go back into do some this data analysis work. Like what is this data analysis will do that. So what kind of patterns? What kind of patterns generally we find out? With that missing values only we are going to do that, all that. Is there anything, can we replace null value with 0 so that null value can be handled? No. No, no, guys. The simple answer is no. You can't replace that just simply null value with the 0. Okay, you can't replace that null value with the 0. Where we have null values, guys, simply in the drive and engine volumes. We have in the drive and engine volumes. So let's look upon that things like only two are there. Let's look upon all that things. Like, can we do anything possibility of these null values on that? So we just someone is telling that can we fill with zero? No, no, don't fill with that zero, all that. Tomorrow I'll tell you that how to handle these null values on that and how to we replace all these null values with the column means or the real values or anywhere. So initially we need to fill with this null values with some other things to work on with the data. So I'll tell you that all the operations which we can do that using that null values in the next one. So now we have a null values data. So we are going to replace all that null values by and unspecified over there. Okay, we'll go back into and work with some process of analyzing the data. So just we go back into that, analyzing the data. So what kind of patterns can we find out with the data? The first thing is that what kind of patterns we can find out with the data. So now I want to see that which year sales are more. I want to see that which year car sales are more. So this is one kind of thing. Like now we are going to see that which car sales are more over there. So what do you see that? Just go to the car sales data. Now we are going for the matplotlib functions, guys. Okay, car sales of the data in that which column I am going to use year. I want to telling that which year car sales are more. So just taking that value counts. What are these value counts? Just identify, see that what are these value counts on that. So value counts will give you the unique values in the data itself. So let's check this. What does it shows, guys? It shows that count of the year wise, which are in a unique way. It will not repeat any kind of numbers over there. And if 2003 is available, again you will not see any 2003 over there. So it will show you the unique values on the data itself. So now that unique values, I want to see that which year the sales is more. How do you see that? Just going to plot that itself, just going for the plot. The same code I am using, dot. I want only the top 10. I want only the top. How do you take the top 10? Add. In the previously we have seen that. Top 10 or 20, anything you can choose. You can do the 20 or 10 dot bar plot. Sorry, plot bar. Plot in the bar graph I want. So what do you tell? You just tell that plot the bar itself and run that code. Yes. We got the visualization, guys. Yes, we got the visualizations of bar plot like this. So here you can see that which year sales is more, 2008 sales is more, telling that it is near to that 1200 itself. What is the next year sales? 2007 sales. Next year sales is 2012. Next year sales is 2011 itself. That year the value counts are more itself. Okay, this is what that we can easily find out that kind of sales of the data itself. You can easily find out the sales of the data by using that kind of plotting things. Yeah, you're getting the error with this statement. What is the error, guys? Just plot that plot in that bar itself. You are loaded all the libraries, one check out that. So now we got that. This is one insights. So after getting this insight, just simply write that in the text box below that. What is that insight? Okay. As the sales goes on high, for the year of 2008. Okay, like that you need to put a comment on the graph itself. Then only that graph is valid. So we are taking the first 20 rows to represent the graph. Not only the first 20 rows. Out of these value counts, the value counts already represented over there. Okay, if I copy paste this code, then you will get understand of that. So I'm just printing out that. Right, we got these value counts like in this 2008, this is a year, this is 2007, this is a count on that. For every year we got count. We are not taking all the data of the plotting. We are only taking the top 20 rows on that. So we are taking the top 20. My table has no columns of year. It has column of at least launch. Okay, you can also plot with that launch itself. But with that launch, how many cars are available? That you can see that and plot that. Or do you get the year in ascending order, sir? Yeah, that's what it do, sir. The value counts over there. Value counts will give you the unique values on that, and it shows that all that order. Right. Okay. Next one is what do you want to find? Let's see, explore the data. First of all, let's explore the data. Let's see the data. What are the things available? Next. Now I want to see this the body itself. Okay, I want to check the count plot of the body. Like here you can see that crossover, hatch, van, wagon, all that. Like these, how many cars are there? How many cars are there like this? Which is format? Just I want to see that. So I want to plot this diagram itself. I want to plot that how many car bodies. Like means how many body types are available in that car sales data. What kind of body types? So what do you do if you want to check that body counts over there? So just you can check that by the value counts over there. Is that fine for that checking the value counts? So I'll change that code simply by SNS dot. Which plot I can use that count plot. It will give you the count of that variables which are available over there. Count plot of what is my data called as car sales underscore data. And give that in the body. What is that? I want body. So if I plot this, what is that error? Sales underscore. Could not convert a string to float of crossover. Okay. All right. We have a data of body sales that is crossover because we have did not convert this body on which is in the object model. All right, which is in that object model over there. Because the body itself tells that it is in a object type itself. Now I want to convert that in this matrix form itself. Okay. Sales of the data. Right. Let's see that value counts on that first initially. Let's go for value counts of car sales. Is there any null values for that? No, I think so. Yeah, could not convert this into a string of float of crossover over there. Right. Okay. Okay. Next, we'll go back into the other thing itself. Right. What are the other things which we can analyze that? First, we are going to see this value counts over there. Car sales. In the previous we have calculated the value counts. The same thing we are going to calculate over there. Like car sales of year to that value count. I just simply copy paste that code over there. Yeah, you can use that x equal to body, but you need to specify that what is x over there. Yeah, you can use that way also. First check for that sorry, what is that? Body. It's working or not. Right. It is working on that scale. Like crossover, what is that things? Okay. I'll put that like plot bar. Just go for that plot bar. Whether it's work or not. Let's see that. Yeah, you can create any kind of plots, guys. You can create any kind of plots. I'm just showing you the plot of what is the plots can we describe on that working. Right. Okay. Let's see the bar graph will work for the or not. Yes. Okay, as you can see that which model is having the highest body sales like sedan cars. Like sedan cars is giving that highest sales on the market over there. So in this way, you can see that the plottings over there. Okay, if I use that SNS plot over there, the plottings looks uh, a bit color wise over there. Let's see for other plottings over there. Can we go for the blocks plot over there? Yes. Can we go for the pie charts? Yeah. You can go for any kind of plots over there, guys. There is no restriction to use these kind of plots only. Okay. As I just want to put the comment over there, telling that in the text format. As the car's body, which car body is I over there, guys? Sedan cars is I over car's body. Sedan is I on volume. So like this, every comment should be pasted down over there. Right. We'll go to plot for the scatter plots over there, guys. Before going into that scatter plot, for which one you want to plot that scatter plots? Okay, if I want to plot that the mileage wise price itself, suppose the mileage wise price itself, I will want to plot that. Just go for that. Cars data. Cars sales underscore data dot for sample. I'm taking just for the sample because that sample will give you the good plotting identification, like plot dot scatter, and for which one x equal to mileage and comma y equal to price. So let's plot these ones. Can we get this scatter plot or not? Yeah. Yeah, we got that scatter plot telling that. Okay, this is the plot called as scatter plot. Okay. A scatter plot can be drawn very simply. Just I have taken only the sample of 100. Only the 100 of samples is this plot. You can go for multiple kind of plot itself. That doesn't matter with that. I just taken the comparison between the mileage and the price. Okay, whether your car price is so and so dollars, what could be your mileage? Okay, your car price is so and so, what could be your mileage? These are some insights where you can find out with the data, like telling that this is my car itself. Okay, this is my car and the price is this. The mileage and price are indirectly related because if you want to find out any relation of that, okay, if you want to find out any relation, whether the mileage and price are related to each other, in this case, so generally mileage and price are being related to that. So in this case, is there any relation or not? Just we go for another plot called as regression plot. What is that plot called as? Regression plot. Which linear regression, whether it's a linearly regretted or not. You're going to see that kind of plotting techniques. So using the same parameters, let's see that whether it's work or not. Because we get that kind of mileage elaborations could be done with this these kind of regression plots or not. Let's see that price, comma. What is our data? Data is equal to car sales. States like, okay, in this way you can see that car sales data. Let's run that cell once. Right. Okay, this is what regression plot. It's a combination of scatter plots. The first line is the scatter plot, and next we are doing with that regression plot itself. Okay. So this is where that plotting goes on with that. As you can see that the statement tell that what is the statement out of this graph, what is the insights you are finding out with this graph. So as I can see that there is mileage and price are indirectly related because high price cars gives a low mileage. So no, high price cars will give you the low mileage because that's the reason we are not getting any kind of linear relationship over there. So that's a statement. That's what the insight we are going to find out here. Because you can see that graph itself. The graph shows clearly that there is no relation between the price and mileage over there. So that's what, as we as we see that, the mileage, as we see that mileage and price are indirectly related because there is no linear relationship, as you can see that. Price are indirectly related. Indirectly related. So price and mileage are indirectly related over there. So high price cars gives low mileage over there. High price cars right. This is what the insights we have seen from the data itself. Okay. So like this, we need to find a few insights from the data. So this is what that insights finding out with the data itself. Next, what can we analyze with the data? And we can go for that scatter price, okay, scatter plot. What kind of scatter plot for that? So if you want to give the customizations over there, okay, I'll tell you that the scatter plot with a year and price. So to get the customizations over there, I'll tell you that. So to do this, in the previously we have drawn that scatter price with nothing is listed out over there. So now I will show you the customization. So how do we draw that scatter plots over there? The cars sales, the score data dot plot, the kind equal to, okay, what plot you want. Which plot you want? I want scatter plot for that figures, which I'm taking down. So take that scatter. Okay, take that scatter, comma, x equal to, what are the parameters you want? You want to plot for year wise price. Okay, which year? I want to tell that which year, uh, for this year, suppose I'm taking the 2008 year. So what is the car price over there? And what if we are taking the next year, what is the car price over there? That's what I'm going to find out. Like year wise price. I want to plot that year wise price over there. X we are listed out, y equal to price. Next, y equal to price being listed out over there. No, that's what the two things which we are going to list out over there. And we can also take alpha equal to 0.5. And which color of plotting you want? Alpha. Alpha is the accept ratio. I'll tell you that what is this accept ratio, all that. Comma, color equal to which color you want. Color equal to what color we take? Yellow color or something. We take yellow color over there. Just y, put y over there in the brackets. Right, y. So this is what we have seen for that car sales over there. Okay. Now we are going to label that also. All that labelings to be done because now we are writing all that. Can we put any other variable in the visualization such as color equal to body type? No. That we have another option called as U. I'll tell you that. We have another option called as U. I'll also tell you that, guys. Just give me a few seconds. Someone is asking about scatter plot. How do that? So right now I want to label this. I want to label like X label. What is that? Y label. What is that? PLT dot X label. PLT is that matplotlib dot pypalt as PLT. PLT dot X label. In the brackets. What is that X label over there? X is a parameter. Which parameter we want? So we are taking the parameters of years over there. We're taking the parameters of years and Y as price over there. Next, what is that title should be? PLT dot title. What is this image title should be? You can also download these image, guys. Also, you can also download these kind of images itself. Now, PLT dot show. Next, if you put that PLT dot show, it will show you that image itself. Color of the graph. Yeah, you can change the graph. Until and unless you are doing these kind of customizations, you can't change the graph. Sir, we can label in that parameters on that. Yes, you can label at any kind of parameters, guys. Right now, we are seeing that graph itself. We are plotting the graph. Anything we were mistake? No, I think so. PLT dot show itself, you can see that. Right. If we are plotting this graph, let's see the results. Yeah, somewhere we have written wrong. Let's check that. What is that error? We are going to see color. No. All right, sorry. I made a mistake in that. Says the capital letters. Right. We got the plottings itself. As we got the plots itself, guys. Yes, as you can see that the graph grows on increase with the year of 2010. As you can see the price in the year of 1950, the price is very low. As he goes on that in the year of 2020, the price is this much. And 2010, now the price are going very high itself. So now the car price are very high. So in this way, you can write that comment, all that. So in this way, you can do that commenting like message module need to important dot for sure. No, not required that. Please can you once again send us that? Let's see. Okay, right. Okay, this is way that you can see all that plotting itself. So this is a way of plotting, doing that scatter plot. Now the title is also mentioned over there, and that price is also mentioned over there. And suppose you want to change the color of to blue itself. Is it available the color? Let's see that. If you want to change the color to red over there, let's see. Yeah. Yeah. Now you're getting a light colors from that red. Suppose you want to increase that kind of brightness over there. We have a range of alpha from 0 to 1. 0 is the light color, 1 is the thick color of that. Suppose if I put 1 over there, let's see that. So now you can see the thick bars over there. Yes or no? Now you can see the thick bars over there. Can we include all the parameters in single plot function? Yes. Yeah, can you explain the code itself? Yeah. So what I done that I want to plot between year and price itself. I want to plot the graph between year and price. So what do you do? We have a data called as car sales dot underscore data dot plot. Plot is the command. What kind of plot you want? You want which kind of plot? There are many plots available, guys. Because of the time restrictions, I'm not telling all the plots itself. So because of the time restrictions, I'm not telling all the plots itself. I am shown the previously the scatter plot. Suppose I want to plot that as a scatter plot over there. Kind equal to scatter. Which kind of plot you want? Kind equal scatter. For which parameters you want to plot? For the parameter of x equal to year. For the parameter of y equal to price. I want to plot. So how much is that brightness of the plotting you want? I want the plots in the brightness of 2. Brightness is 1. With the little of brightness is 0. So in the middle, you can write 0.8, all that the parameters you can write. Which color you want to plot that? Color equal to red. Is it taken down? The x label equal to year. What is that x label equal to? What is that x parameters you want? The y label is equal to price. And the title is that which you want that image to be, get that title. So that title you can use upon that. So with that title, you can use that. I think it is clear. Right. Right. This is the plotting goes on like this, guys. Right. Suppose you want to get that images onto that scale. So you can download that images itself. Okay. There is a simple download option available. You can download that image. Right. Next plots, we'll see that. Right. Okay. Next plot we'll see over there. Suppose you want to upload any image over there. You can upload your image in that collab itself. And if you want to download that image also, you can download. If this image you want to download, just what you done, like the simple line of code itself. plt.savefig. Okay. plt.savefig. Suppose this image you want to use in your PPT or your PDF somewhere else. This image you want to use. because you are doing the projects itself. You want to showcase that reports in your file itself, somewhere else. Can we change the color of X label and Y label? No, the color is not being changed, guys. It's just a text over there. It's just a text. It doesn't matter with that. Right. To download that image, just what you would write, just save fig itself. Save fig means just figure that. Okay, someone is asking about the color change itself. Yes, you can change that colors for your expert. Okay, but this color is a generative color on that scale. Okay, just comma color. Okay, write that. The same simple way, how do you write this? Color equal to, suppose you want a blue colors. Yes, write that blue color. Yes, you got the colors. The year you got the blue color. Suppose you want to change this title to the blue. Just copy this. Then you will get recognized over. Comma. Just color equal to blue. Yes, guys. Yes, that's what I'm showing that. The if we have used all that parameters in single plot function, how to save? Yeah, that's what I'm telling that. How to save this image? That's what I'm telling that. Just give me a second. One is asking the other questions. I'm just solving that. Okay. To save this figure, just plt dot save fig and which name you want to save this figure. Suppose I want to save the name like what is this? Year wise price. Year wise price. Which format you want to save? That format. Dot png. It's that format. Generally, we save that. Okay. Just click on this. Run this cell. That's it. So where this image will be showed. Okay. In the files itself, if you click on the files itself, there is option called refresh. Just click on option refresh. Yeah, we got this image or not? Okay, this is what image. Just click on these three dots and download that image. Yes, your image will be downloaded here itself. As you can see, that image is downloaded. Okay, this is a way of download that image from your source itself. I can't download, sir. Just write that code, just simple line of code. plt dot save fig and write the name of the file you want to show that. It's a simple line of code, guys. Right. Right. We are having another insights to find out. Some insights. Let's see that. What are the insights can we find out with this data? We have seen these insights. Now I want to see that another kind of insights telling by using that palettes itself. Using that palettes. So u equal to drive. Suppose I am taking that drive itself. I want to use this drive notation and save that. So if I want to plot this graph on that scale, so how do you plot that graph by this? So I'll just copy paste that code itself and I'll show that code for you. Right. So I want to do this plotting figures, like to plot that graphs in the format of like someone is asked that can we use other parameters to plot that? So yes, that's what I'm showing that. Plot dot subplots onto that scale. If you want to go for the subplots, like which size of subplots you want, just giving that subplot size itself equal to what is that subplot size 8,5 on that scale. Okay. So colors is your wish, which colors you want to give that. Okay. For that color palettes, if you want to get the color palettes, just you want to install a Google extension called as color palette. Okay, with that color palette, this is an extension called color palette or color run, anything is that. Okay, this was the extension, guys. So if I see that, what are the colors are there? All the codes are available for us. Yes or no? For this color, this is the code. For this color, this is the code. All the colors codes are available over there. Okay, all the colors codes are available here. Just you check that which color you want. You just go on check that codes itself. That's it. So for that, every color, the code is visible to you guys. So if I select that any colors, like gold related, all the colors, like light related, all the colors. So all that colors codes is been available. You can check and go for usage of that colors. So I want to use that some separate colors, like telling that codes. Okay. Any codes I can use over there. I just copy paste all that codes over there. Because all this, I told you that nothing should be remembered that. Just you need to go with the flow itself. That's it. So you can do that data analysis, all that parts by iterative process. If you are going wrong with that, you just run that cell again and again. You can run that cell multiple times itself to get that solution onto that file. Okay, we are taking that engine type. Okay, we are now taking the engine type with the price. Okay, we are taking that engine type with the price over there. That engine type with the price. Okay. So now you are telling that what parameters to be showcased. You're giving that u equal to drive. With that, which drive? Okay, what is this drive of parameters? Now we are giving the drive of that. Okay, we are giving the drive of data equal to, what is our data? So we are giving that data, data is, what is our data, guys? Car sales underscore data, right? Car sale underscore data is our data. Okay, this has been available over there. Next, how to retrieve elements from data frame in pandas. Sorry, I didn't get you questions. To retrieve the elements, what kind of elements you want to retrieve, guys? Or can we add grid? Yes, grid can be added also, guys. Okay. I'll share that code. Someone is asking that this code is correct, sir, or any mistake. Okay, just give me some time, guys. I'm in the flow of that now. Right now we are taking this where we have. Yes. Okay. ILO clock functions will be used on. Okay. I didn't enter into that part itself, guys. Tomorrow I'll tell you that. All that accessing of the data. How to accessing that data and how to read the data. I didn't enter into that part. I'm just showing that a basic visualization tools itself. All right. Okay. Now let's run this code, whether it's work or not. Let's see that. Right. It's showing some error over there. Okay. Could not interpret input engine type. Okay. I think the engine type data is not available. The spelling mistake done for me. Let's check for the data set over there. Okay, I'll use this all the set of the data to run that cell. Engine type. Okay, we have null values. We didn't use that, remove that null values over there. Okay, now which column can we take that? We have a year column. Let's see that year column. Right. Okay, the graphs looks very minute because of that taking that year column of the data. Okay. Now let's work on with that. Okay, like this, if you get any kind of graphs over there, that's a meaningless of the graphs over there because that graph doesn't seem to be giving of the information. Okay, you can see that this color is dry color, which is full moon color, rare color, or the front colors with a huge amount of years, which I am seeing out. Cannot be find out all that. So that this graph doesn't seem to be very interesting on that scale. Okay, because I didn't run that engine type, which are null values available on that scale. I didn't work on with that. That's the reason it shows some errors. Tomorrow we'll work on that. What are those? All that. Okay. So let's see. Let's go back into that with the car x equal to car and price and mileage level itself. Let's see that mileage level onto that scale. Okay, we can go with these parameters also. Let's rework on with these parameters. Okay, I try to modify that kind of code itself, guys, because that code doesn't seem to be gets much more information onto that. So I just want to try this code itself once, like using these parameters. Okay, it doesn't give that because of what is that error? We are going to find out. Because we didn't remove the null values over there, could not interpret the mileage level. Okay. Mileage level we didn't add in on that. Okay, clear. Right. Right, guys. Next thing is that for what are the parameters we can use this ADA process? Like, so someone is start telling that can we add grids, sir? Yes, you can add grids, guys. No issue with that. Okay, you can add grid itself. So where can we add this grid? Yeah, I'll show you that. Someone is asking that code itself. Someone is asking for the code to replace that. Okay, I got this code assuming data. Right. Okay, this is the code I just modified over there, guys. Those who are asked that, I am posting this code over there. That chat. Okay, you can use that. Just use this code once and try to run that code itself. The code is modified. Right. Okay. Right. Someone is asking about the grids itself. Just give me a couple of minutes itself. So I just looking out for the questions. Guys are asking out for the codes itself. Like someone asking to modify the codes. Like I'm getting error. Right. Right. Someone is asking about grids itself. I just telling that grids is nothing but a simple thing is that like plt dot grids grid of true. Just if you want to on that, just click on true itself. If you want to off that, click on false itself. Now you can see that grids available. These are the grids, nothing but. Okay, if you don't want that, you off that or just remove that code itself. That's it. It will give you the grids itself. Is that clear, guys? Right. What are the other things which we can explore from this data is that which you're seeing on. Suppose you want to load the image itself. Suppose you want to load an image. What image? I'm downloaded one image. That image only I want to load that. What is that code itself to load that image? It's just a simple thing of code itself to load that image. Okay. from image. Okay, we have a library called as from IPython. Okay, dot display to display that image. Display. Okay, from IPython to display. Import image comma display. Import image comma display. Whether it's work, generally it works. So what are that you want to display that? Okay. Display that downloaded image onto that scales. Which is a display. Okay. Display that I image. You can see that image. Sir, why we took alpha equal to 1? Yes, alpha is nothing but your aspect ratio, guys. Because if as you can see that this image which you are seeing out this image, okay, this image is very good in color, which is a bright image which you are seeing out. The bright image is this. Suppose if I take this as 0 over there. Suppose if I take 0.2 over there. So you'll get very dull like image color itself. Yes or no? You're seeing the light colors of image. So that's the reason it is being showed out. Now where are we here? Image, open the brackets. The bracket file name equal to, let's see that. What is that file name, guys? Okay, this is the we are getting some error, I think so. Right. Wrong. Right. Okay. Let's see that displays or not. Okay, we are getting a few error called as cannot import image from IDS Python. Okay. Why? What is the reason? Okay. Right. We are taking any mistakes dot display. Yeah, it's already in the PNG, guys. Right. I didn't provide the path on that scale. Okay. That's the reason it's going on. When you are in the local image file itself. So you're putting that local image. Okay. Okay. We need to provide the file path on that scale. Okay. I didn't provide the file path and the image. Okay. I letters could be capital. Okay, fine. Yeah. That's all once. Okay, right. I didn't provide the path. Just a second. I'm providing the path over there. File path equal to.
Right. I'm copy this path over there. File underscore path equal to hey guys. Next year, I just need to replace that file name equal to what is that file name equal to file path. So let's see this code once. Okay, what was the error? Unexpected augment image. Okay. Display image file path. Okay. Anything I done mistake over there once? Check on the brackets, guys. Image file name equal to path. Right. Okay, now that image is being displayed over there. Okay, that image is displayed over there. Okay, with the size itself. Now I want to get the sizes on that so that you can get and customize your sizes as your wish itself. Someone is asking that, sir, can you explain how to solve the error in real time? Okay, what are the kinds of errors you are asking out, guys? Someone is asking that what kind of errors. So there are many errors here. It could be a null values error or the missing values error or imbalanced data set errors. Any kind of. So I didn't get you that on that context. Could you please any doubts or any queries from that? You can just ask me that, guys. Right, any errors. Okay, if you want to deal with one particular error, like suppose you want to deal with an uh, exceptions. Yeah, exceptions and exceptional handling is a separate topic in the base Pythons. Now we are going with the Python libraries itself, guys. So, like errors, you're talking about any errors. Like we have a separate errors study, like to handle null values errors. Okay, you want to deal based on that context of how the data frame look like. How the data frame. Suppose you have errors in the categorical format, not in the numerical format. So there is separate techniques like to fill the forward fill or the backward fill or interpolation techniques on that. Suppose you have errors in the numerical format itself. So let's you want to analyze like can we use any code like C or Python? Okay, what kind of code is that? Yeah, we are all running with the Python codes only, guys, not the C language codes because data science doesn't understand the C language. It only understand the Python language only, guys.
Okay, any other queries? Okay, it only understand this Python language only, guys. So there are various techniques to handle. Suppose you have an imbalanced data set itself. So that you will see in the couple of classes itself, like how do we handle that imbalanced data set? And tomorrow class, how do we handle this missing values on the data? And we'll start with that EDA process, like exploratory data analysis process in the quick manner with that one data set. We'll take one data set itself and we'll go back that. So how to convert spreadsheet data to collab data. That's what we are converting that. The spreadsheet data is nothing but the spreadsheet data is nothing but the data which you are seeing out, all the spreadsheet data only, guys. All the data which you are seeing out. The program is all about all data science. Please clarify. The program is all about AI and ML. It's not data science itself, guys. But we are seeing as a base. As a base of that, the people are not aware of that AI and ML. We are going to the basics on that with ADA process, which is a part of AI and ML. Okay, which is a part of AI and ML. Before going into that ML algorithm, we are going to solve some EDA process. So that's what we are going to see now. From tomorrow classes, we are going to run with the machine learning process. All the algorithms. We are going to use all the algorithms and running that algorithms itself. Yeah, we have completed the data collection and data pre-processing. That's what we are going to do that. So data pre-processing is not a null values correction of the data. That's where we are. And tomorrow we'll go back into the data pre-processing and data collection on that. So yeah, can you teach that CNN algorithm itself? Yeah, I'll teach one CNN algorithms. Okay, on the last class itself, I'll teach one CNN neural networks is that. So we'll discuss that neural network class on that last day. So how do we classify the images itself on the data set? How do we get back that images and how do we load that images itself and tell that images as this category or not? With the neural networks, we are going to see all that. Okay. Right. Any other queries, guys? Right. Thank you. Thank you, one and all. Yeah, Amar.
Yes, Arvind.
Yes, yes. I'm done for today.
Okay, good. So thank you so much. So participant, now if you have any query or question for me, let me know in the chat box.
Yeah, can we plot a histograms or any graph with statistical data? Yeah, histograms are also can be plotted out with the statistical data. That's what we are going to see in the next classes itself. Yeah, Ashish, sorry, Amar, I'm leaving that.
Okay. So guys, I already shared the attendance link in the chat box over Zoom and YouTube as well. I'm share it once again. So please mark your attendance and share your feedback as well, because the feedback is important for us. Okay. Sure, guys, we'll upload this IPYNB file over the LMS. Okay.
Yeah, this IPI file and dataset file will be sharing out, guys.
Yes, sure.
Okay, right.
Guys, any another thing, if you're facing any difficulty, please let me know. Sir, shall we leave? Yes, if you don't have any query or question, yes, guys, you can leave for the day and we'll meet you on tomorrow with same energy on tomorrow. Okay. Yes, Inti from the YouTube will upload the material over the LMS. Don't worry. There is a two big message from Harshita. Hi sir, I had one problem issue that I have filled the registration form by mistake again. Thought I before I had registered with the biological course and then no Harshita, there is no any problem. Don't worry about that. Can you elaborate how is the feedbacks are implemented? Akshay, I didn't get your question. Can you please elaborate? What do you want to say exactly? I have registered by 2 times by mistake. Is there any problem with that? No, there is no any problem. But don't do such kind of silly mistakes. Is there any assignment for today, sir? Sir, total how many classes will go on? So this training program is for 10 hours, 5 days. So we're done with the 2 days. It will be run till Saturday, this Saturday, okay? Yes, all this code IPYNB file will be there over LMS. Demo file is already there over the LMS. You can check it, guys. Okay. It's compulsory to fill the attendance, sir. Yes, Mahesh. If you want the certificate, you have to fill that. Like I give some feedback and didn't saw it implemented in today's lecture. So actually, you want to say that over the LMS. Sir, can you share the link of recording? How can I access? I don't know. So Kishore, if you go through day one recording, you will get that. Okay. After 10 hours course, we will get the certificate. Yes, you will receive the certificate of participant. Yesterday, I missed my attendance, sir. Okay, so what to do now? Sir, how will I get the syllabus? Sakshi, you know that what we are covering on a daily basis. Sir, okay. Reshma is asking how to enter the attendance. So I'm sharing the attendance link in the chat box. Simply you have to click on that link. It will take you to the one Google form. You have to fill your details there. That's it. Hello, sir. Yesterday I didn't get any link to join the session. So I missed yesterday's session and attendance also. Okay, Minal, but if you check your email ID and if you're done with your registration before one day of this training program, definitely we shared one email notification with you. So please check that. Okay. Any another things. Guys, are you enjoying the session? Guys, 60% attendance is mandatory to get the certificate. If you missed one day's session, there is no any issue. So don't worry about that. And coming to the skill part or knowledge purpose, you can go through the day one recording. It will be with you for lifetime. So no need to worry. Okay. Where we'll get the recorded session and material. So Samsung SMG990B2. I hope all of you guys have access to rename yourself. You have to rename yourself. Rajashri Pawar. Yeah, Rajashri. So you will get all these things over the LMS and that will with you for lifetime. I received the notification of meeting today only by WhatsApp. Kishore, when you are done with your registration, my friend, how we write assignments, sir, please explain, sir. Sir left the session. So today you can ask that question. How to log into LMS? So Rajashri, you can go through the day one recording. It will help you. And now again, you will ask me, where is the recording? So it was there on YouTube as well. You can search with the XLR solutions, AI and ML day one. You will get that. Okay. You're welcome. Sir, I have done what you have done, Harshita. Feedback. Okay, great. Thank you. Sorry. Thank you, sir. Shital ma'am, you're most welcome. Sir, yes, sir. We enjoy a lot, sir. Thank you so much. Sir, done. Okay, thank you. Okay, so thank you so much, all of you, for joining the session, and we'll meet you on tomorrow at same time. So for now, bye bye. Have a nice day. Take care of yourself and take care of your family.